Hi! Welcome back to another Miss Jenny's ReVideo, where I, Miss Jenny, will talk about and recommend something. I have a movie for you guys. It has come to my attention that most of you do not know that I am not really into sports. Don't get me wrong, I love wrestling. I think of it as a sport. Most people think of it as just entertainment, but I love wrestling, and that's about as far as my sportsdom goes. I'm always really bad at talking about wrestling, as can be seen here. But this movie that I have for y'all is not about wrestling. It's actually about another sport, and I'm not exactly sure what about this movie that I adore and can watch over and over again, because the main thing about this movie is it's about football. Not only is it about football, but it is a remake. It's The Longest Yard, starring Adam Sandler. I think I've just figured out why I like this so much, and it has to do with wrestling. It's just a coincidence that half of the cast are former pro wrestlers. So what is this movie about? You said it has Adam Sandler, it has a cast of former pro wrestlers, and it's about football. So if anyone can believe that Adam Sandler was a pro football player, Adam Sandler is a pro football player. He has a big house, and he has a sweet girlfriend played by Courtney Cox, but he is also disgraced from the game. He was caught shaving points, allegedly. For those of you who are like me and didn't understand what that meant, it meant that he cheated in some way, shape, or form. I am still confused on how exactly he cheated, but how he cheated was going against his team so the other team could win, making him a disgrace and a traitor. That's important. So he's down and out on his luck, and he's drinking a little bit. And within the first 10 minutes, he's hounded by his girlfriend to get his sweet down to the party to wear a sailor suit for their guests, because that's funny. And he's like, sure, be out in a minute, locks her in a closet, goes down, takes her whatever, Porsche, Lamborghini, an expensive car, and he goes for a drive and gets into a car crash. Like you do. And is sent to prison. Because that's a crime. Drinking and driving is a crime, and causing car crashes is a crime. Don't do that. So he gets sent to this like fancy-dancy correctional facility in the middle of what seems like a desert. The warden guy there, the one who looks over the prison, is like obsessed with football. So actually you find out that he made calls to get Adam's character to the facility to help coach the team that he has put together with his guards. Okay. Adam Sandler doesn't want anything to do with it. So after being tormented by the guards and essentially being tormented by the other inmates as well, he considers maybe helping out. And his big idea was you need to have a pregame to make your team feel good, like a off-season game up against a team that you know you'll beat, so when you beat them you feel good. Apparently that's a thing that you need to do to make you feel good at sports ball, is beat a team that you know you'll beat. Sure, whatever, sure. Well, there's not really any teams, so the warden's like, it can make a team full of inmates of all these awful humans who are in here who committed crimes and such, and we'll go against them, and then that will be good. What they didn't anticipate was that Adam Sandler's a cheeky monkey, and he puts together a team full of all of these misfits, and he realizes he needs actual talent, so he has to recruit. And this is when the funness comes in. If this was an 80s movie, there would be a montage of him befriending the good athletic gentleman, and with fun poppy music. But this is not an 80s movie. This came out in the aughts, so you get some fun basketball playing scenes and some fun shower scenes. You know what I didn't even mention is his best friend in the institution is played by Chris Rock, and he plays it very much like Chris Rock would play anything, but there's some emotion there, and I appreciate it. He's locked up, but he loves his mom. So who else is in this thing? Nellie. Because it got hot in her. Oh, I'm saying a lot. Okay, so you know how I said that this was a remake from another movie? Well, the character who Adam Sandler's playing in the original was played by Burt Reynolds, who makes an appearance in this movie. And you think it's just going to be a cameo, but listen, Linda, it is not. He actually shows up and helps with the team and gets kind of this fun redemption thing. So this movie has fun, it is emotional when it needs to be, and it has lots of football. I do have to say, it is very clever the way that they use the the misfit prison team, their quirks and stuff to try and beat the actual prison guards who seem to be former football players. And like I said, that there were former pro wrestlers in this. Well, they play the guards. Some of them are actually on the prisoners team, but most of them are on the guards team. And can I just say, Kevin Nash, also known as Diesel, is in this, and I love him. I've always loved him, but he comedically phenomenal. He makes an appearance in another Adam Sandler produced movie called Grandma's Boy, which I will be talking about eventually. Go see it now so we can have a full discussion. But his character is very funny. The comedic chops on that gentleman, amazing. But this literally has everybody in it. Terry Crews, for instance, who plays Cheeseburger Eddie, because he's got the fries to shake those thighs, and the shakes to make you quake, and the burgers to... He's just got burgers. I know that I am susceptible to advertising, but when Cheeseburger Eddie is offering cheeseburgers to people, I don't care that he reaches inside his pants to get them. I still want to go buy a cheeseburger. That's why I'm a level 7 susceptible. If you haven't figured it out, just go watch this movie, okay? This has been another Miss Jenny's ReVideo where I, Miss Jenny, recommend something. I hope you had a good time because I sure did. And remember, I still don't know what shaving points means.